Hi everybody, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. I have been missing, and I am really sorry that I've been missing for so long. Most of you, if you've been watching, know that in August I had a bout of COVID. It really wasn't bad, only lasted about 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that, and I was fine. And then in the middle of September, I got sick again. Never did take a COVID test, but I have a feeling it probably was. And I was really, really, really sick with that. And well, I was sick for about 8 weeks, all in all. And part of that, I think, is because I couldn't stay home from work because we were just getting into all of our Christmas stuff, and I had been really run down. And yeah, so for about 4 or 5 of those weeks, I had almost no voice at all. Probably made a lot of people happy, actually, but I'm not going to go there. But anyway, I found I really couldn't think straight. All my energy was focusing on work. And when I came home at night, I was just totally and completely exhausted. I wasn't sleeping well, up half the night, coughing and doing all those nasty things that a respiratory disease will do to you, nonetheless. And I do apologize because under my nails is kind of dirty today because I've been digging around down here in the basement trying to clean things up and organize things. I'm really trying to get that because I can't take it. I just can't take it anymore. But anyway, I'm on this try to get organized kick, and it's working at this point. But I decided I was going to come on today, and I'm going to try to squeeze in one, maybe two, if the second one is not a complicated one, but maybe just like a single signature. Christmas albums, Christmas journals. I'm going to try. I've been missing this. The last thing I did and filmed was this never-ending ephemera folder, which I am loving. Actually, the second one I was going to make, I made and gave to somebody else. So I do want to make 3 more because I want them so that I can have one for each season. So anyway, this is the only thing I could find I could do was to cut things out, to print things and cut things out. And apparently buy craft supplies. I could sit online and buy digital Temu and Amazon and whatever and buy craft supplies. Apparently that does not affect your ability to spend money being that sick. But anyway, so I glued things down. I have way more in this thing than I can possibly use. This is it's the Victorian Christmas animals. I probably have enough of this stuff cut to do 3 or 4 journals over the next how many years. But all these things, if they needed to be backed, were backed. Then I have all of this stuff in here to kind of mix and match a few things. Then I have these pockets in here, so I have stuff in here that I can use. And then here, these are the papers for the kit. And then I have other papers over here that I'm going to use for either pages or pockets. That being said, I think they're all on cream colored paper, which is helpful to me. The other papers that I thought I would use are back here. And that's maybe for another kit. This I never got to. This was the Autumn Folks. So I filled this all up. This is all packed and ready to go. But you know, autumn's over. I made some quotes. I got some quotes off the internet and made those, but I didn't cut them out because obviously I wouldn't use all of them. I did some with white with black, others black with white. My favorite quote is this one right here. And I know it's sideways, but I'll read it anyway. And it's from the Waltons, and Emily Baldwin says this, one of the old spinster sisters. And she was, if you follow the Waltons at all, ever, she was in love with Ashley Longworth, who they never married, but she never stopped loving him. And she's telling the Waltons and some friends that are gathered about this memory. And she said, "He kissed me out there under the maple tree, and a shower of golden leaves swirled about in the autumn wind. First kisses, most especially, should always be remembered." And I just love that quote. But anyway, I won't be using it till next year when we have another autumn. But anyhow, so these were these were the papers from the kit, the big pages. More tags here. I found all of these papers that I could use, all of these papers that I could use. This is terrible. So I have all of this stuff in here for that. But what we're going to look at today, hopefully I'll get to that next year. We're going to be working on this. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go back here, flip this back, and I'm going to get out the main pages. I want to show you the main pages first. I'll just take this and put this to the side here. I've been cleaning, but I haven't totally cleaned things up. So we're going to move that there. Well, you know what? Well, first let me show you these. So this is from Charm Studios, and she has the Christmas bunnies, and then she has Christmas animals. So these are the animals, even though there's bunnies in here. So these are going to be the pages that I'll use, the main pages for the kit. So we have bunnies, we have bears, we have foxes, porcupines or hedgehogs, depending on where you live. Mice, always love mice. I've got a thing for mice. Squirrels, more mice, and more hedgehog, porcupine type things. So these were the main pages, which I think are just beautiful. And I wanted something sweet and whimsical. I was just feeling like that. I guess I just needed that. So these are all inked and they're ready to go. I leave the pages on the back usually blank for journaling, or drawing, or whatever anybody might want to do. Or sometimes they want to do stickers and whatever that stuff is, like a glue book almost, whatever they would want to do. So I love the idea of doing a Christmas journal, and allowing, hopefully, if you have family, either living with you or family living with you and others that come in, you know, married children, they come back for Christmas or, you know, whatever, giving everybody a chance to write down a Christmas memory that they remember, either from this Christmas, you know, the current one, or something from their childhood. Just pick one and let everybody journal in a Christmas journal. I just love that idea, making it like a family journal. Anyway, so we have those. This is from another kit. It's somebody's Christmas mice. I can't remember. These were pages, and I shrunk them down to make journaling cards. Now, the other thing is, and I'm just going to leave it like this. This is like a parchment, like a heavier parchment kind of paper from, I forget the name of the place, but you know, everybody knows it. So I just made them varying sizes like this. Some are bigger, some are smaller. I may round the corners on some, maybe not on others, but I love seeing the tags. I do, but I love having a lot of space to journal. And when we put something little in, it's cute as a decoration, but it doesn't always. And I'm going to keep an eye on my time. If this shuts off, I apologize. I'll just do a second one back to back because my camera may be getting kind of full again. I don't know. But anyway, I would like to see more journaling space on the tags. So, you know, I don't do too much little. I know people like it. I do some, but I decided that I was going to do this for these. And so I have a bunch of different sizes. I made them big and small. And I'll use some of those in the book. And I'm thinking that on the back of regular tags, and these are some other tags I may be using. I made these and cut them down. I haven't inked them yet. But maybe not so much for a tag, but for a journaling card or something, to just attach another piece of paper that will sort of either fold out or triple fold out or something to give you more room to journal on a tag. It might mean less tags in a book, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but definitely more places to journal, because for me, I believe it's beautiful to look at and to do, and I'm not showing this, but the whole purpose to me of a journal is to journal. I like to see a lot of journaling space. So that being said, let me move these to the side. Let me flip this back over because I'm on the wrong side here. These were other papers that I had found, and I think, I cannot remember if these were Charm. These may have been Charm Studio. I believe they were. These were also Charm Studio, which go beautifully with these pages. I mean, absolutely beautifully. So we're going to be using those for sure. These are, I believe, from Liana's Scrap. We may or may not use some of these on top here. These were all Liana's Scrap. I believe these were Charm Studio as well. I may or may not use these in here as well. We'll see. It's a possibility. So, and actually what I think I want to do, because if I use any, kind of put them in the order, I think I would use them, you know, the first ones I might reach for. Okay, it'd be like that. Okay, and I'm just going to clip these. I made these pretty ample, but not ample enough for everything I've pulled out, because I was like, oh, that'll go, oh, that'll go, oh, that'll go. It's a shame. So the other thing I wanted to show you before we get started on doing anything. All right, let me put this to the side with these. Just put that up there. These came from a company, Etsy shop that I had not seen before. It's called Ed L Printable Designs. And this is just an assortment of plaids. I have reds, I have greens. And these, I was thinking I might be able to use with those as well. This one, and this is all plaids in this kit. This one has plaids, and I think, yeah, there's a stripe in here. It also has like Christmas trees like dotted around, deer dotted around, but I didn't want that for this. So I only printed some. So this says Merry Christmas, background papers, didn't print all the pages. Same here. I only printed what I thought. I'm trying to save ink. I'm trying to stop printing everything and just print some things from every kit that I do. The other thing is, I have, just leave that one there. These are the other kits that I'm looking at. And these are, this is from Printscape Journeys. This is called Winter Birds, okay? So I have these, and I printed this on the back, and I think this came from a kit from Pink Monarch, one of her Christmas kits, okay? It's kind of, I don't know how well you can see that. Let me, yeah, you can kind of see it. It's like blues and greens and tans, and it's also on a cream colored paper, but you can see the, you know, so that's what I did for the backing on these. And these are really lovely, all these bird pages. And a lot of holly and berries in here. So I went to another one, and this is from Cheryl Francis Art, and this is her Rustic Christmas Holly. And I did these double-sided, though she has many more pages. I only picked a few because I only needed a few, okay? This is small because it's probably going to be my cover or on my cover. So I have these together. Okay, so that's a possibility for another, I don't know where that one came. Oh, it came from here, because what I did here was shrink down some of those pages. I have these pine cone pages, printed the pages and just cut out pieces from, that was from another kit. I'm not sure whose that was. That doesn't belong in there. So I can collage on some of these, etc., etc. This was from another one as well. I can't think of who it was off the top of my head. Oh, must have been them as well. And I cut all these apart from those, so these can all be possible tags in this kit or in this journal as well. You may hear my husband come down behind me, which he just did, because he has finally figured out what the electrical problem was, and he's doing what he does best, fixes things. So he's been coming up and down the stairs trying to find things that he needs to fix the problem, because he had to knock big holes in the walls. Again, this is Charm Studio. This is her Victorian Christmas. More pages from another kit as well that you can use for pockets, tags, etc. So that's that one. This one is an older one. It's from the Journal Boat, or she was more recently known as the Journal Boater. And now it looks like she does not have an Etsy shop anymore. So this was Mistletoe or something, Mistletoe Christmas, I can't remember what this one was called. So we have this as well. It's kind of got that pinkish look to it. Not sure what these are. Oh, I know what those are. Okay. These are background papers as well. Can't remember who. I have to look that up. Really pretty. Primarily kind of golden and red. And that being said, I found these as well, which I thought go well with them. This is Craft Art Story, it says. So we have these guys. And my choice was one of these for the cover. I wasn't sure which. These also are the pages out of the kit. I shrunk them down to make cards and tags. Or at least cards out of that. Not sure what else might go in there. These will probably end up being the pages, or I will just use blank pages and use these to either make other tags or make pockets and things like that. So that's that one. Let me get this clipped on here. And that was Craft Art Studio who did the animal ones. I can't recall where I got these from. I'd have to go back and look again. I didn't label everything. Should have, didn't. And then this was a combination of collage type, Tatty Treasures, a little bit back here from Charm Studio. This, and I believe these were from Charm Studio. So this would be another kind of rustic botanical. I think it's called Botanical Christmas, and Willow and Sage Christmas or something like that. So that's got stuff in there as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of get started, I think, on trying to decide what else we're going to put into this book. So I did all that so that you guys can tell me which one of those you think you would like to see, if you're at all interested in a second journal that I may do, because I'm having a hard time deciding. I also have a kind of pink one that came out this year. Can't think of who it was by. Not a Etsy shop that I knew very well, or at all actually, but I found her. I'm just going to start folding these. And so where's my bone folder? She has a tall skinny one with pink, and it's really pretty. It's got, you know, like ornaments that hang, and well, not literally, but you know, in the picture, and things like that. So that's a really pretty one. I have snowmen with a pink theme. The snowmen, of course, are snow colored, but they've got, you know, pink hats and plaid scarves and, you know, pink, all in pinks and whites and grays and things like that. Really, really cute. Like I said, I would like to do a more traditional one if I could, with that other one from Charm Studio, her Victorian Christmas. We'll see. I don't know if I can get 2 done before Christmas to get them in the shop, or, you know, let alone 3, but we'll see what I think I might be able to do. Now I'm folding all these this way, but sometimes I go back when I decide on pages and I decide to fold them the other way, so we'll see. I was thinking of making this 3 signatures. It could end up 5 signatures, because I can put more pages in if I do 5 signatures than 3, but still have the signatures not be as big as if I had done 3 signatures, if that makes sense. Because then the pages, you know, they just kind of get all bound up in there. So, okay. So we have those. So now our thing is, what are we going to do? Let me put these to the side. And I have some chai tea that I've been drinking, which is pretty cold now, but still tasty. So now what we have to decide is, how do we want to do these things? I have, this is just your processing with me, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can always print more if I have to. So here's the question. Do I want to make these the pages and then make pockets out of these? And then maybe do, I have all of this in here. Like for instance, see, I have a little squirrel that I can put on. Trying to decide what he looks best on. Ooh, he looks cute on there. And then what if I put a pocket like this on a page like that? Or even a page like this, because it looks like snowflakes. Or would I want the pocket? He doesn't show up as well though, does he? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this one and we're going to fold this in half. Now, like I said, these were printed on the cream colored paper. Now I'm going to have to go back and ink these, but that's fine. I'm not putting anything together today. I'm just sort of trying to get started on some stuff. So this we've decided there'll be a page. And we decided we liked, now these were all printed on white because my intention was not to make them pages, but to use them for pockets and side tucks and things like that. So do we like the red? Or do we like the green? I don't know. The green is, well, it's in there. I really do think I like the red, so I think I'm going to go with the red one. These are going to get all out of order, but I don't mind because they're probably not in any real order anyhow. So we'll put that back. So we have to decide, what do we want to do for a pocket here? And I also have somewhere in here. Is it in here? No, I didn't put them in here. Now some of these I have, you know, that could be a good one. Santa with a moose. These came from all different places. This fox is a good one I can use. Here's some birds I can use. Ooh, look, nice. Little mouse I could use. So there's a few I can do to make these things. So we have to decide, what do I want to do for a pocket here? Now, this is going to get glued down, obviously, to something else. So, my new system, lightweight granite paper. These are for pockets. Medium pockets. Okay. I've taken all my scraps that I keep in these bins over here, and I put them in envelopes, separating the paper that I cut away from cardstock, which I can use to back tags with, or journaling cards. This I can use to make pockets in. Just glue that to that. And that would work. So let's go ahead and do that. So I hope everybody's been doing well. I missed the entire fall with you guys. And yeah, it's kind of sad. But it is what it is. I'm hoping that, having been ill already during a busy time of, you know, for the church, but not near as busy as it's about to get, starting November 20th, I'll be working like 5.5 days a week. My husband will be working like 6.5 days. And I say half day because we're home usually by about 1 or so on Sundays after we do church, because, you know, as pastors, we do church. So we're just going to glue this down here. Probably should have inked it because I'm gluing white on white, and now, you know, I can't see that. So, oh, and you know what I didn't get? Hang on one second. It's one thing I didn't do was put out new wipes because I had used, well, maybe I'll be lucky and these will be pretty dry. They are, yay! They've been open for a while. So I'm just going to put these up into my bookshelf. I weave them through the wire on these shelves. Or I don't know if they're actually wire. Try to get it. I can't grab it with one hand. Okay. I have a couple up there. And I'll just put these here for the minute. This is how I make a mess. But, so anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Rough getting old. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to, what did I just flip? Oh, the mouse. Okay. I'm going to try to cut this without, if I create some sort of a shadow, I might be okay. Hang on one second. I'm going to try to give myself a shadow. Because I just can't see that. Okay. That is much better. Yeah, see? I was already off. Okay. So, we'll see. I'm hoping I'll be able to get this pretty much done this week because, like I said, after that, my time is going to be very short, which is why I'm thinking just put that over there. Why I'm thinking, you know what I think I would like to do? Let me put this back in here. I moved my punches around. I did all kinds of stuff. I don't think this matters which way is up, right? I just want around the bottom corners. Let's get my ink. And we'll ink this. But yeah, I'm hoping that it's not going to show much ink on it, just mostly for the, well, it does show a little. Just put my finger in that. But I really, would like to try to get something else done. I had the vacation that we're supposed to be able to have. I still had 9 days left of vacation. Now, I did that, not realizing how big these actually were. If I put lace on this, I should have made it a little deeper. Doobity doobity doo. He's definitely too tall. What about the birds? Oh, okay. We're switching out. It's okay. Now what I want to try to do is, I did not print yet. I have this whole kit of these vertical words. This is the Junk Journal Studio. And she has the same words, and I printed, some are big, some are small. I didn't print all of them, honestly. This is the kit, and she has more than this. And I had only just started doing these. So I'm wondering, do I want to, I kind of like that. All right, I'm gonna bring it down like that because I do want to put some, what do you call it? I'll just go back and I'll clip that. So this was my plan with this, to make some other pages to go in. And Lord knows I have plenty of things I can choose from for tags and things to go in the pockets. So we'll just see what I can do. So let's get this on. So maybe we'll have time to do like one more. I know it wasn't a whole big big video a lot of time, but mostly I wanted to show you what I wanted to work on and ask for your input. Like I said, if I can get to a second one, which I'm hoping I can. Got a lot of glue on this. If I can get to a second one, I'm just trying to push this back and make it even with the edge of the pocket. I have so much glue, it's sliding all over. I wanted to know, I'm having a hard time deciding, like I said, what I would want to do. So I was asking your input as to what you think I should do. Okay, let's get that. And then I'm going to need, let's put these little guys, we'll do some more in a minute. What do I want for a trim? This is cute, not too big, if I can find it. Here we go. I had gone through and I had pinned all my most of my ribbons and laces and stuff. I've reorganized my lace and ribbon over here. Still working on it, but it's getting there. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. I'll try to just put that at the end where I can clip that. All right, let's bring that a little further over. Okay, and then my scissors are now up here instead of off to the side. I've opened up the side a little bit more to give me a little bit more of a workspace. Hopefully I'll be showing you some of this stuff in weeks to come. But I've put my stencils into loose leaf binders. Yeah, I put my stamps into little binders. It's not the most ideal, but before I had them stacked in this bin, and in order to find anything, they were all piled on top of each other, not even standing where I could flip like this. And yeah, so I've been putting my die cuts onto, reaching over here for my art glitter glue, which hopefully isn't plugged up because I haven't used it in a while. Oh, look at that. What else did I do? Trying to think. I've been labeling my papers, trying to go through and whatever ones I've printed, marking them, and trying to identify ones that I hadn't, that I had just printed and left in the pile and didn't know whose they were. So, you know, in Etsy, you can go back and look up your orders, and that's how I've been finding things. And how I've been identifying stuff. But you know, if you wait too long, if you bought something like a few years ago, or the designer isn't carrying it anymore, you can't find it when you go to try to look for it in your order. And you know, you can click on it and open it to see what it was. You can't, it won't open. They'll say, uh-oh, something went wrong or something like that, and you know, can't get back into it. So yeah, so isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Okay, we're going to put that on here. I love it. Love it. Okay. And I'm going to see my time and see if we can do one more. We'll try doing that on the opposite page. Okay. So today we're just doing simple pockets. Simple pockets today. That's all. We'll do a few. Okay, like normal, I push that in a little bit. So it gives it just a little bounce there. So if you have something slightly thicker or 2 cards or an envelope or something that's going to go in, it gives you just that little bit of extra space. Let's find a card, guys. Let's put this over here. Move that. Let's find a card, even if it isn't something that's going to go in it. Let's see what we can do. What do we like? Do we like foxes? Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? And then why don't we take something like this and put that in there as well? Oh, I love it. Love it. So there we go. That is our first extra page done. Let me move these over here. Okay, so that's going to be that. I might put something smaller in there or something because I don't want the foxes covered, but we love it. Okay, I don't know where to put it. All right, let me check my time. Oh, that's not so bad. And we're still going, thank you. All right, let's find another one. Choose one of these pages. Let's see what we like. Okay. I like that one. Let's see. What does that one look like? It's different. Okay. Let's go with that one. Or you know what? Let's go with this one. Let's go here with this one. Something a little different. Okay. I'll put that there. And I'm thinking here, it doesn't really have green, it has red. But what I was thinking of was like this little guy, because he's got the blue and red. So why don't we have a look? What do we think? I think I like this one. All right, let's do this one. And I do want to kind of keep these clipped if I can, or at least keep one of them clipped. So that, do I like that one? Ooh, yes. I'm a woman, I am entitled to change my mind. Okay, let's put that there. And these little tabs that you see on here, I use Post-its because I used to write it on, because I can't print border lists. I always have a border, and I used to write it on the border, but then I cut the border away, and then I never remember whose papers they were. For those of you who have had to deal with that with me, asking me what papers I used, and I never know. So I'm just going to put these back in here, trying not to make too much of a mess. So I've been using Post-its so that I can just keep putting them back on. All right, we're going to fold this one. And yes, I'm going to go back and ink this. Excuse me. This is still the leftover from that whatever. Excuse me, just having a little sip of tea. Uh-oh. Excuse me, sorry. I said I'm still dealing with this. And I know the day that I got it, you know, well, when my symptoms first started to show, I'm just going to go ahead and ink this, was September 18th, because at my church, we do a lot of community assistance and for the holidays with food and toys and clothing and all kinds of things like that. Sorry for the sniffles. And the first day when people come in to sign up, because they need assistance, we need their information, was the first day my symptoms started to show. And within a week, I had no voice. And yeah, it was not pretty. But I had to be there. I had 4 volunteers who were taking how would I want to do this? I want to do this a little differently. So let's get another piece of paper. Like I said, these are my scraps. I'm thinking maybe I would want to do an oval. So I'm trying to find what I have that I can make a pretty wide scoop here. Hang on. I'm looking. Oh, this could help. Okay. It's a little dusty, but this is a lid from a candle that was a gift from somebody. Beautiful vanilla, French vanilla candle. Lovely. Always afraid to, yeah, that'll work. Okay. So let me cut it to the size I want it. Let me grab a pencil here. I don't like to put them real close to the margins because, you know, to where the paper folds, because it just adds to the bulk. Let me grab my little paper cutter here. It would help if I put it right side up. All right, we'll cut that to the size I want it. I don't need that anymore. I've decided I'm not holding on to every little scrap because it's driving me nuts. So I went through and sorted everything and put them in the envelopes like you see, and I'm just going to blow my nose. I'll turn away from the camera. Oh, goodness. And, all right, I'm going to put the paper on. And this time I'm going to ink this so I can see it. I get all the way around. What difference does it make? It doesn't, but you know. Okay. But anyway, what I was saying before, and I got off on something else, I'm sure. I had, you know, 4 people in my church, 4 of our church members were helping everybody with the applications, and we do 3 different programs as they sign up for assistance. And because one of them is done through with another agency, I'm really not at liberty to say all of that information, but suffice it to say that the 3 things that I'm trying to decide as people come in, who can be part of this program, who could be part of that program, or who could be part of the other program. And for the most part, you can be part of 2 of the programs each, but you can't be part of 2 of the particular programs each. It's just really time consuming. So it took all of my focus and all of my energy to you know, do that and assign people numbers so that they knew, and give them cards so that they knew what day they were coming in for what program and what they could expect. And yeah, I mean, by the time we were done, and I had spread out this year, I had spread out the days on when we would actually do these signups, because last year I did it for 2 consecutive weeks, thinking that was a good idea, which it wasn't. Yeah, all my office work fell behind. So this year, instead, I worked 2 or 3 days a week with the sign-up. So over the course of about 5 weeks, we did the 10 days of sign-ups. And then in between, I was trying to, you know, because all my regular work still has to be done too. And I work regular hours without all of this. So it was long, tedious days, very restless, sleepless nights, and a lot of headaches, a lot of body aches, a lot of everything. So, but, okay, I've lost my, ooh, it's hiding. Okay. So yeah, it was just a lot of work, and I wanted so desperately to have a respite, you know, in that I could come downstairs here and do this stuff, but I was just so exhausted and had no brain power left at all. Not even to, like, you know, go on Facebook and make comments for people. Didn't do the top because I want to do this. I'm going to do it from this side. I want to measure in. Now I moved my rulers and everything, so I don't know where anything is now. This is what happens. Just with my small ruler from over here. I think an inch, right? I think an inch is good. So we'll put a mark here. At an inch, we'll put a mark, come on, here. Oh, that might be a little crooked. Does make a difference if you go up and downhill. So yeah, I just, honestly, and like I said, I wanted so badly to be able to, I'm going to do it this way, and I'm sorry if you're getting glare on that. It will be gone momentarily. Just want to press that down real good. I'll just go there. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I've moved things here. I might have after all that, I might have a punch that'll punch that out, but I've got to go around this table to see if I can get to those. So, let's see. Maybe. I should have another one. Maybe it is in my, this might be my big one though. This might be my big one. Let's see if this one will work. Or, whoa, sorry. My chair rolled away from me. I don't know if this one's gonna do it for me here. Not really. All right, I'm gonna, this is what happens when nothing's right near you. I keep stuffing things on shelves. I'm gonna just try to freehand cut it, and let's see how I do. So I'm really, really happy. When I started feeling better, I started to tell you before that I had 9 vacation days still left because there was just that much work to do through the year. And my husband did take an extra, he did take 5 of the 9 days to go up to his parents to take care of stuff, of course, that they needed done. And so he was gone for 5 days. Just putting the lid back on that candle. And, okay, let's see. What do we think here? I'm thinking, or, you know what we can do? We can do one of the mices. I have mice here. Look at how cute, honestly. I just have to, because then I could do that, right? Adorable. Adorable. I think I could do that. This is not going to get any lace. I may put lace across the bottom. And then we just have to decide which, trying to see if I can find my brush in here. I bet I hung it up, or not hung it up, but put it in one of my bins. I'm not seeing where I put, there it is, okay. Found it. Just want to get a little bit of this white out, just a smidge. Just a smidge on him, okay. Because there was a lot of white where those whiskers were. So I had told my husband, I said, I don't want to lose all of my vacation time, and I know we're, busy, but I need to try to take at least as many of them as I can. For nearly 3 weeks, I was trying. I was sick, and I was trying to, get some time. Do you think I could find the time? This is pretty too, isn't it? Golly. I like that. Hang on. I've got an idea. Could be dangerous. My poor thing. I have to straighten this thing out. It's so bent. All right. Let me ink this. Oh, not that, this. Just a quick one. I don't need a lot done on this. Just a little bit. Let me see.
You done?
No. I'll be done shortly.
Okay. Peter, you can't march in there. I haven't got time to take a shower, put my uniform on. I figure we'll just go down and support them.
The thing is on.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I'll be up in a little while. Oh, I'll be done with this in a little while.
I got the new wire in, everything works. Now I gotta clean up the mess and then patch all the big holes in my walls.
Okay. Don't like that there. Don't like that there. He was just talking about possibility of taking a shower and going down to march in our Veterans Parade with our veteran organization. I can trim those. I'm trying to decide if I want to put something across there. Hang on. Let me see. I started sorting my bins out for things by color. So I have these shoe boxes and this one, I think. Let me just put this, just gonna put that on the floor for right now. What do you think of that? Right? I think so. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's another thing that we have this week coming. I'm not sure when this video was actually going to go up, but this week coming we have our church does a veterans luncheon for our veterans, and I'm going to try to just glue across here. Let's see if I can do that. Just do it this way. Ooh, it's stuck on the glue. And yeah, so we do a luncheon for the veterans and a guest. Either sometimes they may be a wife or a family member or a caretaker or something. I think I'm going to put it a little lower. I'm going to use that line on the plaid as my guide. There we go. So generally, last year we had about 220 people. We're hoping that this year it will be a little bit more as the word gets out, to do the luncheon for the veterans. So yeah, we're looking forward to that as well. But again, it's a lot of work when you're trying to put together a luncheon for 200 plus people, along with everything else that we're doing. Like I said, they're gonna be long days. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and put that there. I still may, I'm just gonna put this to the side. For time's sake, oh, you know what, let me do it with this. I still may put some lace somewhere. I don't know where on it. So anyway, I was telling you about my vacation. So I have managed, I did this week, actually. I took Monday and Tuesday because I tried to take Thursday and Friday. Last week it didn't work. So I told my husband, I went in actually on Saturday after we were done Saturday morning. A local store helps us with giving coats. Our church uses gift cards that we purchase, and We get coats for children up to 18 and seniors 62 and over. And yeah, so we had 3 of those. And the last one was a little bit more special in that we did a breakfast. And so we had breakfast at our church for the children and their parents. And then the children went up to the store where we do this with. Should probably, let me see if I can get a little, I never thought about gluing here. So I'm just gonna try to do it through the ribbon. Otherwise this is just gonna come off. That will dry clear, so a little bit more there. And then snip this little piece off that I just played with. So yeah, through that one I had, I think we served 75 children and 55 seniors that got coats and boots and scarves and hats and gloves for the winter. I have 567 children signed up to get toys for Christmas and 115 seniors to get Christmas gifts this year. Yeah, so there's just a lot of work. Now, at the moment, I do not have printed my horizontal words. All I had printed was this new vertical kit, and I don't want to do another vertical thing on there. So yeah, I am liking this a lot. I'm wondering here, oh, I want one in blue, right? He's got blue. He matches nice. I'm just trying to decide if I wanted to put something there. Maybe I want to put some, do I want to go ahead and put some ribbon across the bottom? I mean, lace. There's one that the pin is already out. You know what? No, I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave it. I think once I put a, let's get him out of there before I glue him in. Once I put a word or something on there, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. We'll see. I don't mind doing some of them a little plainer and some of them a little fancier. So we'll see what we can do. And then I think what we'll do here. So, but anyway, I'm all over the place with this stuff. Yeah, I finally got a couple days off this week. I was off Monday and Tuesday, and today is the observed Veterans Day. So we were closed today, office-wise as well. So I did get today done. Let me go ahead and cut this. I am never any good at this. I don't know how people can hold it and cut it and not mess it up. I mess it up every time. Every time. I never get it straight. Well, I have to admit that one doesn't look too bad, though I do see that I'm holding this close to me so that I can trim this, because I can see that the card and the paper are not even there. I'm thinking on this one, we're going to pop a hole in this and we're going to put a little ribbon on it. So let's see. This is a cutie. Very cute, very cute. So I'm going to try to take a few more days. Mostly I can do it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this week or not because I have to prepare for the veterans thing. If I might be able to get home early. That might be a nice thing. I'm just going to use a punch here. Try not to reach it too far. That's not a good one. And trying to see if I'm in the middle. Okay. And I'm gonna use red up here. So let's go ahead and get a red one. There. This one's, I think this one's a little redder. So I'm gonna go for this one. Now I haven't opened this yet. So let me try to get the, I got the plastic off. I don't know if I cut the ribbon. Okay. And my fabric scissors. I cleaned this today. It looked beautiful. You should see the mess I've got on it now. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. So yeah, I put all my ribbons. So these are my reds and greens, at least one bin of my reds and greens that I will always use for Christmas. So let's try to get this through and bring this down here. And I'm going to try, come on, probably off camera, sorry about that. I'm going to try to bring this, come on. I don't have an eyelet, so I don't want to pull too hard and wreck the cardboard. So, all right. Oh, isn't he cute? All right, let me just cut this one because he needs an angle. And we have that one there. Oh my gosh, they are adorable. All right, so this is what we did. If I can find the other one that we did. We've done these two thus far. I should probably put a green one in there, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Let's go back. How about, he's a big one. So let's do this green. This is a satin one. So I'll probably have to go back and redo these ends because they will fray. But that's okay. For time constraints right now, we will go ahead. If I can get this all the way down there, not really. That's okay. We'll do it anyway. We will do it anyway. I was considering, I have that aged mahogany, and that kind of looks like that to me, and I was thinking maybe I might try that on some of these, you know, the aged mahogany. See how that looks. Right now I got vintage photo. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one through. And I don't think I cut that long enough, so let's take another longer piece. This is going to be way longer than I need. It's okay. It is okay. So let's try that. This is a very thick one. I probably should have looked to my, you know what, I think I will. Hang on one second. Alrighty, let's find, here's that one. we're going to go back to our standard seam binding. And I can feel the tape on here, so I'm just going to get rid of that. And my promise to myself is I'm going to clean up every time I'm done. Even if I'm going to continue to work on a project, I need to clean up and put things away. That is just going to have to be how it is, right? Right. So let's go ahead here. I'm going to try, I think, to use bows as much as possible. Come on now. Because bows are just a Christmas kind of thing. And there we are. I need to fix that ribbon, but that'll be okay. Whoops. And these two, I found, let me undo that. I found that some of this ribbon, the new not really hug snug stuff, is not as good quality. But unfortunately, you can't really get the hug snug anymore. So I've been finding what I do when I'm using this, which I didn't do here, but I will go back. I'll retrim these ends, and I will cut this again, and I'll glue it with some like Mod Podge, a thin Mod Podge. So that's what we've done today. We've done these 2 pages for our book. One goes that way and one will go that way. And that's what we've done. So we are done for today. Oh my God, and I'm over an hour. I guess I'm really back. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Hopefully I'll be putting up another video. We'll do a little bit more of making the ephemera, the pockets, putting the pieces together, and doing a cover, which I haven't decided yet. And we will take it from there. But in the meantime, be safe, be happy, and be blessed. And thank you again for hanging around, sticking around. For those of you who contacted me to see where I was, thank you so much for being so thoughtful. It meant so much to me. I hope you guys come back again. And if you're new, don't forget to put a thumbs up, subscribe if you're liking the videos, and be part of our Rose Lane family. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.